Hello and welcome to another episode of the Points of Articulation. My name's Dave, and today we're looking at the All-Terrain Recon Transport, or ATRT. Now, this is a cool little walker from Star Wars, the Titanium line, and it doesn't have a stand, it doesn't have a base, it's just a walker. So, we know the drill by now: mold, paint, and then we'll be done. So, let's get started. Now, the ATRT was seen in Revenge of the Sith and the Clone Wars film and TV show, and it's basically a motorcycle with legs. Instead of two wheels, it just has these two little legs, and it runs into battle. It's kind of neat. And they really didn't put that much detail into it. It looks like it, and it's good, don't get me wrong. But I feel like they could have did something else. Now, mine is the orange variant. There is a green one. Here we're stood up here with the clone trooper. So it's pretty cool. He's a rubber, and it's a rubber. This piece is connected to his butt, and it comes out to give the illusion that this is one whole thing. We got our handlebars, a little knapsack here with supplies, a couple pistons for the legs. Turn it around here. Here's the screws. Another knapsack. Little orange thing right there. Don't know what it is. Then we have the front. Little panel work there. We have our gun, which is rubberized plastic. And this whole thing is metal. Except for the clone trooper and the gun. And it's like one solid piece too, just two halves connected together. And I'm pulling, I can't get it apart. Want to work for the legs. Very similar to a ATST. And underneath there's not even a peg hole, but they detailed the bottom with the mold. So that's pretty cool. Underneath. And that just about does it for the mold. There's not much there. The clone trooper's nicely done. And you can move him. Because he's just rubber. And everything's there. This little belt with all those little doodads and whatnot. So let's look at the paint. Okay, the paint is pretty neat on this. I wish it had more, like I was mentioning before. But we have our knapsack painted brown with black straps. These little orange things. Same on this side, which is orange and black. Maybe a canister, I don't know. Now the whole walker is this gray color. But the legs are covered with I want to say like a whitewash. And you can make it out here. It's extremely lighter than the dark parts. And that goes all the way up through here. Then we have orange paint here. On the feet. And in the front. And that's hit with a black wash. You can make it out right there. Trying to see if there's something I'm missing. For the clone trooper, he's basically all white. Black in between his armor bits. Black for the visor and the helmet. Black for the gloves. Black here at the knee. Orange at the boots, kneecap, biceps, and helmet. That's pretty neat. And no control panel or anything that's painted. So that's about it. I don't think I'm missing anything. But let's measure this guy up. Oopsies. Okay. Stands at 3.5, maybe a little over 3.5 inches. So it's a nice size walker. The only problem is there's no base, and when you stand up to everything else, like everything else that has a stand or a base, it pops. Like, I have a stand right here. And, like, even if you gave it this, like, mud or forest one, and had it sitting on it. Wait, let me move the camera a little bit. Like, that looks awesome. But, for some odd reason, they didn't incorporate any of that. Which, I don't understand. But, that just about does it for this dude. So, thank you for joining me. This was a Star Wars Titanium ATRT, and I hope you enjoyed it. So thank you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.